Good morning, Boise, and welcome back to Front Porch Friday. I'm back home today because I've got a meeting downtown right after we have this quick chat. I hope everybody survived the storm. It wreaked havoc on my neighborhood, and I think many others as well. I'm going to get right to it today. Two topics that I wanted to cover given what's happening in the community this week, the F-35 and jobs in general. So first off, the F-35, there was a presentation last night that I wasn't able to attend on the EIS because I had another previously scheduled event. But want to say this, the EIS was delivered, and in it said that F-35s and the impact of the noise and the mission would indeed impact our community in ways that the EIS is designed to point out. So the EIS worked. And about a year ago, last August, I visited and listened to those F-35s taking off in Utah and said then that I wanted to wait until I saw the results of the EIS and what the federal government in that process had to say about the impacts on our community. And it came out, it said there would indeed be many houses and homes impacted by emission at Gallon Field. And because of that, and given the fact that we're in a housing crisis and we need to protect the affordable housing in the houses that we already have since we're 10,000 short as it is in this region, I will not support using taxpayer dollars to lobby for an F-35 mission in Boise. If at some point in the future the Air Force says Gallon Field, you must take it, then that's a different issue. But I believe that we can really capitalize on the current mission. And I've said all along that we have to support the current servicemen and women in the current mission that's at Gallon because they're so important to our community and our country. And I believe that we can capitalize on that and build out the incredible training, educational, and other programs they've got out there to increase jobs in our community if we want. And so thank you to the men and women of Gallon, the work that you're doing, and there's so much opportunity to grow that. So next up, jobs, since we're talking about jobs. What kind of jobs will grow our economy? Because there's been a lot of conversation lately about the increased cost of living here, the wages not keeping up with the cost of living in the market, especially around housing, and the pressures that puts on our ability to find homes that we can afford with the wages that we all earn here in Boise. So a couple things to grow a long-term solid economy so that all of us, our kids, grandkids, and theirs have economic opportunity. And we need to look at the innovation and opportunity that will come out of clean energy jobs as we transition to a clean energy economy and community. We have incredible homegrown businesses that through support of the business community, the city, and others, we can help to grow. And of course, we should be seeking new opportunities, encouraging people to come to Boise or companies to come to Boise, especially those that will be willing to pay our people well and see our citizens as investments rather than asking for write-offs. And then finally, we have great opportunity in the long term to build this economy from a regional perspective. And I just think it's so important that we look at it that way, partner with great organizations that are already being partnered with to grow our economy here. I'm recognizing that we've got great ideas, great talent, and the potential for even more innovation than we've seen over the years in a place like Boise. So I finally want to talk about the investments that we have to make to attract, to help grow homegrown businesses and then to attract the types of jobs that we want to see here. Partnering with the school district, continuing that strong relationship and bringing pre-K, early childhood ed, and even childcare, to scale is so important for this valley because it impacts monthly budgets, helps families who are juggling jobs, and then also from a pre-K perspective sets kids off right and prepares them for the future to be ready for school. And then great important investments K through 12 education. I've long been an advocate for increased funding, and we need to see more technical programs, great stuff happening out at the technical center, and we need to see more of those. And finally, of course, it's so amazing that we have a great university here in the city and several in the valley, and partnering with Boise State, U of I, Idaho State University, CWI, and others is so important to make sure that we're offering the right courses and the right training for the jobs of the future and the kind of backgrounds, academic backgrounds that employers need to see so that they know that we've got a great pipeline here. Have a great weekend. We'll be cleaning up our yard. If you have to do the same, good luck. I hope you enjoy the market and other things happening here in Boise this weekend, and I will see you at your real front porch at some point this weekend. Both days I'm canvassing and next week, and then back here at my own front porch next Friday. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.